Welcome, boys and girls! It's time to open the gates of adventure and mystery to the land of Midville. Chapter 5. Back to the Bitter Forest. After the sun rose once more in the distant valleys, Mirror stepped out of our sleeping tents. The child trolls grabbed a wooden swords near the distinguished campfire. Tad whispered, "You guys, already leaving?" "Well, we can't stay here too long," I insisted. The child trolls started striking the wooden blades against each other. As me and Ver hopped on our paisley waiting horses, Riley plowed through the groggy trails. "Please, forgive me for that awful battle started last night," begged Raleigh as his eyes were back to an emerald green. "It wasn't your fault, Raleigh. You're being afflicted by the dark remnant," I swore the younger troll, as he all looked back at the rolling fields where that battle took place. "Besides, you need to be forgiven by your new chiefess," joked Veer, as we galloped through the flatlands and into the saucy moss. Veer asked, "How much do you and Laura know about Roberto?" "Well, when me and Laura first met him, he disguised himself as a humble merchant," I answered, as we traversed the very same hill that Valman once stood. "That's why we started calling this spot Vile Hill," I added, as we dived straight into the bitter forest below. As we strolled through the dark green pine forest, the horses never panicked like they did before. "Hey, Sai, it's been a while," said the same young teenage Straven from the treetops. Straven hopped down from the trees. I asked him, "Wow, I'm surprised how calm the goblins are being, especially with the dark women's out there." As Straven stared at me, his left eye was a brownish red, streaks of silver ran throughout his messy dark brown lock. "Did you touch the dark remnant in any way?" asked Fear. We both hopped off our horses. As we hiked through the overgrown path, Straven answered, "Well, I had to touch the dark remnant to protect the animals here." As the goblins soaked the forest, a sun owl glared down at us. "Besides, this diamond is keeping the full effects at bay," stated Straven as he held the diamond necklace that dangled in front of his even more torn brown potato-sack clothes. As the owl flew away, a jungle mouse swooped down. "That's the problem, Trav. It gives you the ability to not age, like the rest of us," fussed Val, as he hopped off her moth as it shrunk back to his normal size. "I appreciate you saving the moths, but that one problem still remains." As Straven dropped the diamond necklace back down to his chest and continued to the denser forest, a giant great oak emerged from the forest. As he stopped at the massive treehouse and fused into the tree itself, Straven's diamond necklace glowed a blue hue. As everyone was teleported inside, the very same mysterious chill ran down my neck. Strolled past the entryway. There were two tapestries on each wall. The one on the left shows black and red armor knights slaying a dragon with two kids dressed in black and red robes behind the dragon hunter, cheering along. The other tapestry on the right showed a long, beautiful blonde-haired woman, clad in a flowering white robe with golden trims and golden rings. Right behind the ancient fairy queen was a fair-skinned beauty wearing a diamond necklace of her glistening blue robe and shimmering silver rings. While in the middle of the two ancient fairies stood a young preteen boy with lustrous brown curls and the golden heart locket hanging over his bright grey robe. "Welcome to the Golden Heart Treehouse Fortress," shouted Straven with glee as the wing-shaped dark runlet sat in front of a central portrait. As the portrait flashed right, showed the dragon hunter killing the original Goldheart. "Wow, Straven, how did you find this place?" I asked, as the fairy queen from before shined a mesmerizing blue light. As the portrait showed the young Felder in front of the petrified fairies and dragon knights, Straven answered, "I don't really know, just appeared there like my diamond necklace." As the same putrid smell from before flooded the treehouse, we all climbed down from the hardly hidden tree. As the sun's rays circled through the forest floors below, we followed Straven to the mouth of a smooth grey stone cave. As the owl swooped down in front of us, it turned into a young teenage girl with long brown hair. "This is Sandra. She's a fairy boy like me. And Val," introduced Straven as Val made a face at the young shapeshifter. "It's a long story, but we do have something to show you." "That story," stated Sandra, as me and Val looked at each other with blank expressions. As we followed her and Straven to the cave, more kids of various sizes stared at me with a curious look. "We call ourselves the Lost Ones," exclaimed Sandra, as all the kids from around the cave wore brightly colored robes that faded a bit from the sun. The same robes from the secret furry-blooded village that Val brought me and Laura to in the past. "Lost Ones?" asked Veer as one of the kids glowed the red Hugh, like the marbles I always use? As another kid raised some sticks and stones from the ground and spun into a blue circle. Well, the last ones are curious buttons. The ones when that stars appear, we have to follow them, stated Sandra. The blue circle showed the silhouettes of me, Allura, and Raval leaving the white stone brick archway. Once when they left their village behind, Wild Kingdom chased them out with the goblins before, added Travin, as the blue circle changed into an image of lightly grey armored knights, chasing after the kids. As the citizens in murky grey rags cheered on the knights, the head goblin hid behind the corner of the building. When we arrive at the safety of the forest, this is where we met Trav and Val, said Sandra. As the blue circle disappeared, and sticks and stones dropped to the ground. You guys were all chased out of Haunting Kingdom, I repeated. As the glowing red kid dimmed. Nah, the team's named to Normal's village, with the beer. The ground shook violently below our feet. As we all darted out of the cave, purple clouds of smoke was for the treehouse, and into the moonlit sky above. As a swarm of black moths fluttered down, they formed into a much different Val than before. She had pitch black hair with a drooping flower in her hair. Val, what the heck are you doing inside the treehouse? Said Trav, as he cocked her velvet eyes and smiled at him. Come on, Trav. You know I did this for you, teased Val, as he stepped a couple feet away from her. No, Val, I'll leave you just the way you are as a friend, retorted Trav, as we reached for the wedding sword that we left behind. A friend is the last thing I would have called you, Travin, exploded Val, as he scrambled to my pocket for some marbles. The dark moth dropped the wing-shaped dark one into her palms. He uttered, I just thought we could be angels together, but that's just fine. Maybe we could find more this power to finally get back to you, Trav. Ignoring Val as he turned back into the dark moths and flew towards the valleys behind us. As Travin's one red eye glowed a dull hue like the diamond necklace, Veer X. You see heading to Normal's village, as Travin teleported in a flash of blue light, Sandra ordered, me and the last ones will stay here and repair the treehouse, while you two can go after Val. As they both nodded in agreement with the shape-shifting fairy blood, me and Ver hopped back on our horses to tread away from the wrecked Golden Heart treehouse. Many questions about Dark Women's raced through my mind. Maybe they connected to one of hardest Dark Dragon battle in any way? Only time can tell. Be those answers, I whispered to myself, as even darker trees flew by in the blur. Hit the bell, like, subscribe, and buy my books over Amazon, and have a magical day.